And welcome to Spartans The Spice on a Monday, our final week here at the Sugar and Spice. And we have got three, I guess they saved the best for last, for the last week here. That we got the special trio with us here. And starting first, we have got Collier. Colin is 7'1", 226 pounds, from Holland, Utah. Holiday. Okay, I'm sorry, Holiday. I can't read my own writing right there. Good. So, you're averaging right now 1.8 points a game. Your free throws, we've got to work on those free throws. I teach free throw clinics because I was a college and high school coach for 37 years. Nice. So I actually coached at USC Upstate.
Oh, really?
Yes, the year I left was the year they won the national championship.
Wow.
But I coached a lot of those guys.
Nice.
That played on and recruited the guys that played on that championship team. Mm-hmm. Three-pointers, you're 2 out of 9. I like it. I used to always teach my 5-man had the green light to shoot the 3 in our offense. Because you know why? Because big people don't want to come out of the paint and cover them. And you're going to be open. Mm-hmm. Stretch out the floor, and when you can get them to come out, that creates all kind of opportunities going to the hole there. Rebounds, 3.8. But the big thing is 37 block shots. And I said this repeatedly in the Longwood game, that you were my unofficial MVP of that game.
Thank you.
I like the way you play. I like the way you play. And, you know, last year about this time when I talked to Coach Richter when he came in, I said, all right, you know, what recruiting, what are you looking to recruit? He said, we got to have a basket maker. So got Mason for that. So we got to have somebody to be a rim protector. Got you. Mm-hmm. And Joseph too. And then he said we got to have a point guard. So got all three things looking for on there. But how does a guy like you make it all the way to Spartanburg, South Carolina?
No, a long way from home, but just after playing JUCO, my teammate was actually Mason. We went to the same junior college, and I heard that he was coming down here. He came on a visit and liked it, so I came down after him.
Well, how do you like Spartanburg?
I like it a lot, actually. Yeah, I like the area. Everything's like the green all around campus, and nice spot.
I'm sure that it's nothing like Utah, though.
A little flat compared to Utah.
A little flat compared. Yeah. Okay, you have really, like I said, you're the kind of guy that I would always like having on my team because you do the little things. You don't care about being the leading scorer. All you care about is doing what you can do to help your team. And I like your attitude. I remember I missed giving you some knuckles for the game and had to catch you on the flip side there when I was doing one of the TV games there, though. But I like your attitude, the way you get in there and play, whatever you need to do. I like it, you know, that you seem to be a happy-go-lucky guy, too. And in this world today, you can't be too serious with things. I see too many people that are stressed out with being too serious and all. All right, how do you feel about your first season in Division I basketball?
I think it's a big change from junior college for sure, and I think the best way to learn is just by exposure, getting thrown into the fire, and definitely learned a lot this year, and still a lot of way to go.
You played against some pretty good big men in this conference too.
Yeah, definitely.
But again, I was tickled when you got a guy out there, wearing number 77, that played for Longwood, and he's good. But you know, you held him to 2 points in the first half. Mm-hmm. And he just come off back-to-back 21-point games and was the defending Big South Player of the Week. Mm-hmm. So, again, that was something, and I've noticed you've had several other games like that too, though. Do you like better starting or coming off the bench?
It's all really the same to me. I think just when you play during the game is the most important. Like, I don't know, if I need to bring it right when the game starts, I can, or later in the game when they need a spark off the bench or something. Is
it an advantage to get to sit for a few minutes and kind of get a feel for the game before you come in on what they're doing, who they're trying to get the ball to, what style or what tone the other team's trying to set?
Yeah, sometimes it is nice to see, you know, how like my matchup is playing before I get in.
Okay. What do you feel like? We know your strong points are blocking shots and rebounds, but any other strong points you got in your game, you think?
I think shooting is one of my strong points. I haven't shot that many threes this year, but definitely something I'm
officially 9.
Yes.
2 out of 9 with that, though.
Yeah, last year I shot a lot more, but just
my philosophy is when in doubt, let it fly. Because that was, we're still in the state South Carolina record books for made three-point shots as a team in the
wow.
season. We made 163 one year, though, and that's still in the record books, though. But when in doubt, let it fly.
Yes, sir.
Second part of that is when in doubt, shoot a brick. So, but my player is pretty much, I only had one post player that never had the green light, and I told him he couldn't shoot anything off off the block because he was a football player that was a tight end, and he had he was good for getting his money's worth on all 5 fouls. I said, don't ever get cheated. You got 5 of them. Don't get cheated on them, though. But he didn't have the green light. That's the only one that never did, though. What do you feel like you still need to work on in your game for next year?
I think I need to get a lot stronger. You know, that was a big jump from junior college to here. A lot of these guys are just huge. So,
Animals.
Yeah, so definitely got to get stronger, work on my body, and stay in the weight room.
All right. Well, we're going to get over now to well, first of all, before we move on to the odd, fun questions, what hobbies do you got? When I know basketball takes up a lot of time in season, but what hobbies do you have?
I got out and golfed with these guys a few times in the summer. I like to watch TV, read, and just hang out with the guys.
Okay. Are their golf stories true, or they lie a lot?
I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but everything you've heard is a little embellished.
We'll find out soon.
We'll
find out with our big episodes of 2 old farts and 2 young guns.
Yeah.
Are you going to want to get in on that action too, or you just
definitely.
Okay. All right. We will definitely have a gallery and might pick up a few extra players on that day. We do that too, though. All right. What is your happy place? I mean, everybody has got to have when you get stressed out after y'all had some tough losses this year or heartbreaking losses and things like that. Where do you go when you just want to go to your happy place and relax?
Yeah. Not so much of a physical place now that I'm living so far away from home, but just like talking to my friends and family on the phone. Or it's like on Xbox, talking to my friends. And
do they ever get to sit? Do they watch the ESPN Plus games?
Yeah.
But have they seen you play any in person? Or?
Yeah, my family was out here 2 weeks ago. They came down for the Presbyterian game. So.
Okay, well, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good win on that one, too, there. All right, now we're getting into the interesting questions here that we'll have to quiz you on here.
Great.
All right, what month were you born?
July.
July the
15th.
15th,
Yep.
okay. Summer one right there. What's your favorite food?
Pasta.
Any kind of pasta?
Any kind of pasta, yeah.
Okay, all right. Your favorite color?
Right now, green. Go Spartan green.
Okay, all right. Do you put ketchup on your steak?
No.
Okay. Have you ever ridden a motorcycle?
I've not, no.
Okay. Have you ever been skinny dipping before?
I have not.
You look like a guy that would take a dare and do that sometime.
I don't. Normally I would. I just have never been asked.
Probably in Utah, the weather probably wouldn't be all the time, and that it gets a little cold there, doesn't it?
Yeah, in the winter, definitely.
Okay. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket?
I have, unfortunately, a few.
I have gotten a few too.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I knew people who got them taken care of for me. So that worked out pretty good. All right. I got keys in my pocket to any vehicle that you want. What you gonna take?
Any vehicle. I feel like I wouldn't fit in a lot of the cars that I'd want to drive.
You might have to drive from the back seat.
Yeah, no, seriously. Maybe like a big Mercedes, like a G-Wagon. Maybe I'd fit in that pretty well.
Okay. What color?
Black.
Black.
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna tint the windows too?
Of course, yeah.
All right, got you on that there. All right, well, here's the keys. You got to put the gas in it. You got to pay the insurance and everything else that goes along with that too. Okay, let's see. What you say you like to watch TV? What do you like to binge watch?
I just finished The Sopranos. I binged that.
That's good.
Yeah, that was really good. And I'm trying to think of another thing I've watched recently, but that was the.
Do you watch anything on Netflix or?
No, that was on HBO Max, I think. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Sopranos was good. Yeah. I'm watching something right now. A show just started season 3. It's called The Night Agent. It's on Netflix. It's pretty good.
I'll have to look at that.
Right there. So, what's the worst pain you ever had? Have you ever had any surgeries?
No, I never had surgery. Can't remember. I sprained my ankle earlier this year. That hurt pretty bad, but luckily I've avoided any major injuries, so.
Okay.
Not too bad, yeah.
All righty. Let's see. Can you sing?
No, I cannot, unfortunately.
Okay. Can you play an instrument?
I used to be able to play the piano back in the day, but I think I might be a little rusty now.
Well, I heard that Carmelo's the piano player.
Yeah, I'm his roommate, so I hear him every night.
Okay.
He is getting a lot better, though.
Oh, that's good. We were putting together a band because I'm trying to think. I think Lyric said he played the saxophone, or he played something.
Oh, really?
The drums or saxophone, I forgot now. And Carmani said he played an instrument too. So we're trying to put together the Spartans band right there. All right, going back to singing. If you had, let's say, if Coach Richter said that you had to come in front of the team, sing karaoke, what would be your go-to song?
Karaoke for the team.
Would you have a song you could sing karaoke to?
I don't know. Any pick with these guys, I'd get made fun of. So probably Drake or something.
Okay.
That everybody knows.
Yep.
People could sing along to.
Okay. All righty. Who's your favorite actor?
Probably Matthew McConaughey.
I like him too.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yep. I like several of his movies there. Let's see. What's your most embarrassing moment?
It's tough. I'm trying to think.
I'm going to tell you one right here. I'm going to tell you
Okay.
this is one interesting, what Japheth's most embarrassing moment
What
was.
did he say?
He said he did not start playing basketball till he was 17. That he always played soccer. But he said he was playing, I think, in a high school basketball game or something, and he went down and dunked at the wrong basket.
Oh, wow.
I said, was it good? Was it a good one? He said, I almost tore the rim down. I said, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
You
we
did it
hard.
with style.
Yep.
But he said that was his most embarrassing moment, was dunking at the wrong basket during
that's
a game.
funny.
So y'all have to give him a hard time
Yeah.
about that. So, all righty, let's see what we can come. All right, we're making a movie. I'm bringing Hollywood to Spartanburg, and it's going to be the Coen Collier life story. Who do you want to play you in the movie?
He's a little short, but Timothy Chalamet, I think.
Okay.
Could play me, put him on stilts or something.
Okay.
That'd be good.
All right. Well, we will definitely look forward to that movie when it premieres and
good.
comes out there. Okay. Let's see. When you were a little boy, what was your favorite Halloween costume?
I remember I was a Toyota Camry one year. I know that sounds crazy, but my dad cut out a cardboard little red car, and I wore that around.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was. Lyric told me his favorite one was Spider-Man, and said he used to love to put on that shirt that made him look like he had muscles and all. I said, you still wear that under your game jersey, don't you? So, all righty. A red car. That's probably my best answer I've got on one so far right there. Have you ever shot a gun before?
I have, yeah.
I've got my concealed weapons permit. Hope I never have to use it. But, yep.
Gotta be prepared.
You got to be prepared. In this world today, you really got – can you cook?
Not much. I can survive.
You can survive. Well, all right, what's your survival go-to dish?
Just chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Okay. All right. Can you change a flat tire?
Yes.
You have changed the flat tire before.
Yes.
It's amazing how many of your teammates have never changed the flat tire.
That's
So most of them, and I used to change them all the time, but I got AAA now, so if I'm going to pay for that, I just call them,
just have
let
them
them
do
do it there.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can swim.
I can swim, yes.
Although I found out that that Lyric and Coach D'Angelo can't swim.
Oh, really?
They cannot. I said, well, you two can hang out in the baby pool together then,
Yeah.
but do not go in water over 6 feet deep, or you will be in trouble. Okay. Would you ever skydive?
I don't know. It looks. I would want to, but I don't think I would actually do it if it came down to it.
My biggest fear is heights. And the only way I would skydive would be if somebody hit me over the head, knocked me out cold, pushed me out, pulled the cord, and woke me up after I hit the ground.
After it's all over?
After it's all over. I mean, if I were in a plane and it was crashing and I had a parachute, I'd probably wait till it got about 20 feet away from the ground, and then I'd jump, pull the cord with that, though. But I could not do that. All right, what is your biggest fear then? Do you have any fears or phobias?
Drowning, I think.
Really?
Yeah, biggest fear.
Well, I don't think that you're going to have to worry too much about water being over your head.
Yeah.
That's one
Very
advantage
few
you've got right there.
Situations.
That would be a definite fear right there.
Yeah.
Have you ever held a snake before?
I have. I used to have a snake.
Did you?
Yeah.
What kind?
Just a little garden snake.
Okay.
I think maybe from the backyard, actually, but we had it in a tank for a while.
Okay. I've held a python
Oh,
before,
wow.
and those are like big,
Yeah.
big squishy muscles there, though. All right. Do you believe in ghosts? When you were a little boy, did you believe in ghosts?
No, I never did.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What's something that most people would not know about you?
That's a good question. Last time I got asked this, I said I could solve a Rubik's Cube, but if I were to use that answer, I don't know. That's a pretty good answer. Nobody really knows that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's something good to do. I wouldn't have patience. I'd get frustrated and throw it at the wall and break it or something like that.
Put it back together in the right way.
Yep. And then probably when I did, it probably hit fall the right way there. All right. Can you drive a stick shift?
I learned how to drive on a stick, but ever since I was 16, I haven't. So.
Okay. That's what I learned on also.
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite movie?
I like the new Batman with Robert Pattinson as the Batman. That's probably my favorite right now.
Okay. All right.
That's good.
Mine was Hoosiers.
Oh, okay.
And it was kind of interesting back with Gene Hackman in it there. But that was a basketball movie. We used to, every time we would go and play and we're on a chartered bus going, I always pop that in. My players always told me, Coach, why don't you ever put the picket fence in? I said, you bring me Jimmy to hit the shot and I'll do it. I never got Jimmy though, so we never put it in. All right. What was your favorite Christmas present as a little boy?
Oh, man. I got a lot of good gifts. Probably the first remote control car I got was my favorite. I remember getting a lot of use out of those.
Okay. All right. Can you roller skate?
I can. Is that the one where they're all on a line? Or is that?
It can be the ones that have wheels front and back.
Okay, I can do that.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once you get them all lined up.
Get them all lined up going the right way.
Yeah.
Okay. All righty. Let's see right here, too. Have you ever snow skied, being from Utah?
Yeah, I have a few times, 2 or 3 times, but
Okay.
yeah, I didn't go very much.
All right. Have you ever caught a fish before?
Yes.
Can you bait your own hook?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Have you ever hit a hole in one in golf?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not going to claim one like these guys either.
Have you ever been to the Empire State Building?
I have, yes.
Okay. And let's see, have you ever been to Disney World?
No.
Okay. All right. Is there one question have you always wanted to know, but you've never found the answer to?
Just any question?
Any question, I mean, and this is a kind of a deep question.
Yeah, wow.
Anything in life that you wanted to know about, but you have not found out the answer?
Maybe like how the pyramids were built. I feel like there's not a lot of information about that.
Okay. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
And Nick's sitting here studying the questions. He's getting a scouting report
You
on
gotta
you
give him
right now.
some
I've got a
curveballs.
page. I got another page right here where I can throw him a curveball on here, right there. Let's see what else here. What's the most impressive thing you can do?
Most impressive thing. I can almost touch the rim standing on the ground.
Wow, that is impressive.
Yeah, maybe like an inch or 2 off.
Okay. The most impressive thing that I had Madison Miller last week, and she said she can wiggle her ears. So I guess that'll make you a lot of money.
I know, I can't even.
I can't do that either. So, got anything else right here? Do you collect anything?
Not really. I'm trying to think. When I was a kid, I definitely collected Matchbox cars, so I still have a huge bucket of those at my parents' house.
Okay.
So.
And next last question is, if somebody walked in here, and of course there's a lot of people walked in and said, wow, you're tall, what would be the most important thing you would want people to know about you?
Other than that I'm tall?
Yeah. I think they can see that on their own.
Yeah.
But what's something, these people did not know you, and, what would be the most important thing you'd want them to know about you?
That's a good question. Probably just that I'm a hard worker.
Okay. All righty.
People know that, yeah.
And that you seem like a happy, easy-going guy.
Yeah, try to stay positive.
There you go. I like it.
Yes, sir.
I like it. Last question is, did we have fun today?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what it's all about,
Yes,
though.
sir.
So, Our special guest today on the Sugar and Spice has been Coen Collier. Good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
And again, I look forward to seeing you play again in the future,
Yes,
and hang in there.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.